Ahoy! This is Michael Blasco from Blue Fool Games, and I'm here to present a playthrough of the game Battle on Deck, a pirate battle game where each player is commanding a ship and trying to sink the other player's ships. It's for 2 to 4 players and can be played with more players with more decks, and the teams can be arranged in any format or one, any arrangement you desire. The game includes a rule book which explains the essence of the game. There are 6 different card types that are described. Here's a basic layout of what a battle formation would look like between players. The game comes with 4 life counter dials, which goes from 20 down to 1, and each 5-layer segment is done in a different color coordination. So once you've taken down to 10 damage, that becomes your new tier of maximum healing. You can't repair the ship above that without a special card. That way, any damage that a ship takes can't be repaired perfectly, but needs to be done in gradual layers, and no ship will be able to come out of it unscathed. The game comes with 4 dice. These are what you use for your for your battle attacks. All of the different moves that you have has a skill associated with it, and you would attack by rolling the dice for each skill for up to 4 crewmen at a time, in order to be able to do healing, attacking, firing the cannon, or repairing the ship, and the lower numbers are better. To start off with, we have crew cards. These are cards that you would draw. For example, these here are the shipwright, gunner, and doctor. Each of them have different skills, and the gunner has specialty in cannon and average skills in pistol, repair, and heal. The doctor, on the other hand, has special in heal, and the shipwright has special in repair. Each of them also has their own different special ability that can be used under certain circumstances. Each player has 4 life points, so you can see the 4 hearts at the top of the card. So when you lay the card out, that indicates that it's at full health. If he takes a damage, you turn it so you see the 3 hearts on top. Turn it again for 2, again for 1, and if the player is damaged beyond his health, he is retired. The next card type that we have are cannons. There are 3 different types of cannons. Each of them have different strengths and weaknesses. So you have the minion, which is the smallest cannon. It gives you +1 for your attacking skill, but only 1 damage that it can accomplish. You have the culverin, which does not affect your skill one way or the other, but it does 2 damage per shot. And you have the carronade, which gives you 1 less in skill, but does 3 damage. Each of the cannons is also capable of 4 shots, and so it has a counter on it around the edges, just like the life cards do. So you have the 4 cannonballs. If you use it once, you go to 3. Use it again, go to 2, 1, and then the card gets retired. In addition to the cannon cards, there are also ammo cards, which let you have a special effect associated with the cannons. So when you choose to fire a cannon, you can do a grape shot, which instead of damaging the ship, does damage to enemy cannons. You have chain shot, which damages their ability to sail, so it takes away their attack rolls on their next turn. Lagrange shot, which is damage directly to the crew members instead of to the ship. And a heated shot, which does additional damage due to the ball being heated up before being loaded into the cannon. To show some of the examples of how these cards might play out, I'll go ahead and load up the 1 cannon and 1 crew member for one side. Now, if the doctor wants to use his repair, pistol, or healing skills, you simply roll a die to see success. You can only have 4 crew members doing an action at any time. That's why there are 4 dice. And you roll that. He got a 6. That's higher than his heal skill, so that wouldn't work. Now, if we take an example where he's going to fire the cannon, he actually needs to have a cannon associated with him to do that. So if he were to fire the cannon, he's got a cannon skill of 2. He rolls that, he got a 2, it was a successful hit. But the cannon had a -1, so he needed a 1 to actually be successful. Regardless of success, the cannon has been used, so now only has 3 shots left. Other cards that come up during play are the yellow cards, which are incident cards, which can benefit or hinder your play. You play these as needed. A blunderbuss card, for example, lets you fire a if you're firing the pistol skill, a blunderbuss means you're using a different type of gun. You target 2 crew members and retire them both if you succeed in hitting them, but the crew member that uses the card is also retired because it blows him in the other direction. So now I'll bring out another crew member to take his place. The shipwright will step up. You have cards like Parlay, which prevent everyone from attacking for a full round. Shot of Grog, which helps with crew healing. Overboard, which forces somebody to take a crew member or piece of equipment off of their ship. And various other cards. Special cards in the purple, these are the different captains. There's only 4 of them. You can only play 1 captain per game for each player. If you remove a captain, you cannot place another one unless you've removed him through a mutiny card. Each captain has a different skill which benefits one of the 4 skills on the cards. So Captain Johan van Luden, the Dutch pirate, gives you a bonus in shipwrighting skills, but takes away from your ship repair skills. Each of them gives a bonus to the skill that they advantage, but takes away from the skill that's opposite of them, except for whichever crew. For example, Captain von Luden, if he's working with the shipwright does not gain skill with cannons, but he also does not lose skill with repairs because it's against his specialty. The last type of card we have are equipment cards, which are played on the field and affect your entire crew. The cards like Spectacles, which include everyone's ability with a pistol. Regardless of how many people are using the pistol, everyone would get a +1 bonus unless this card was removed from the field. And the Spyglass, which is one that gives advantage with cannons. We also have cards that do repair and medical, which help with ship repairs and crew healing. So all 4 different skills have a balance, checks and balances, so they all work out, equally with each other. Now, if you were playing this with another player on the other side, you'd have their ship, their crew. Each person could have their own set of equipment. And the setup that I've got arranged, on our side we have a shipwright who has average skills with everything except repair. He has a carronade cannon, which takes away 1 from his skill. And he has spectacles that give him a +1 with damage with pistols. So that would make his pistol score 3, but his cannon score with this cannon would only be a 1. Now, on the other side, we have a gunner, whose specialty is with the cannon, so he's got a 4 skill in that. And he has a culverin cannon, which gives him no alteration to his skill, but does 2 damage upon a successful hit. And he has a medical kit, which gives him a bonus with healing. So if we have the gunner go ahead and choose to use the culverin against this ship here, and we'll give them a life counter with 20 to get them started. And let's assume we had a successful hit. So with that, the culverin uses one use against the ship, and the ship on this side is now down to 18 health. Now, on his turn, the shipwright could do any number of 5 things in addition to his special ability. We could retire him to add his current health to the ship, which the ship health is currently at 18. The best it could go up to is 20, so it would be unnecessary to use that now unless he's taken more damage or the ship has taken more damage. Otherwise, you're wasting 2 health. He could do a regular repair motion. He could fire a cannon back. He could fire a pistol directly at the gunner, which would result in the gunner taking damage over here. Or he could do heal. The one other action, which is true for all crew members, is that he could choose to skip his turn and go below decks, which is a way of saying that he could choose to take his turn to go downstairs and get another card. And he drew the Pistolier. Now, that means at the beginning of his next turn, when he's got those cards in his hand, he could go ahead and play the Pistolier as new and add an extra crew member to the team. The Pistolier is not able to use his abilities on the first turn. However, on the next turn, he will be able to do his own actions, which the Pistolier has a pistol skill of 4, with a +1 means that he actually has a 5 pistol skill. A 1 through 5 would be a successful hit. And that is a successful hit, so the gunner would again be knocked down to 2 health. Wiping out the crew does not give you A win, only taking out the ship. However, taking out the crew could prevent them from repairing their ship or doing damage to you. This game comes in a small box. All the pieces come inside of it. And with multiple boxes, you could actually put together entire sieges of teams like 4-on-4 working as a team, a large battle royale of 5 ships all attacking each other, however you wanted to arrange it. So this game is pirate theme, multiple diversity, and will be available hopefully sometime soon from Bluefool Games. Thank you.